Hello everyone, welcome to Protocol Corruption, a top-down 3D tower defense game where you play as an antivirus software within a 1980s computer inside of a vector-based world. Your goal is to push out a spreading corruption from a virus called malicious, which is infecting your mainframe. In order to do this, you will use a territorial acquisition system called Conquest Nodes. Conquest Nodes can be placed anywhere on the grid structure and will only allow you to place friendly units within its area of influence. So let's go ahead and get started. So if we go ahead and look here, we have a energy. We start off with 50. We have our grid, and we have a few items that we can spawn here, as well as start the enemy wave. So if I go ahead and select Conquest Node, you can see that I can place this unit anywhere within this grid structure. I'm going to put it in this bottom left corner here, and as soon as I place it, it has an area of influence that is highlighted in blue. Then we have our ranged attack units, and you can see that I can't put my ranged attack units anywhere but inside of this area of influence. So I'm going to go ahead and put one here and one here, and then I'm going to spawn a wave of enemies. So I'm going down here and hit spawn enemy. So you can see here the enemies spawn, they start coming towards the player, and you can see because the enemy unit was able to get inside my area of influence, it corrupted the node, it turned red, and then the towers have been corrupted and started shooting my tower and destroyed it. This also caused me to lose resources. My energy is 0, so this would be a lose state. Okay, so now that we saw what a lose condition might look like, let's see what the game would be like as we continue to play it. So I'm going to go ahead and put a conquest node down here in that corner again, and I'm going to get a few ranged attack units. I'm going to place down 3. That leaves me with 10 energy, and so I'm going to go ahead and spawn my waves, and you can see they start shooting. And there we go. Now I have 40 energy, which is enough to place another set of conquest nodes. So I'm going to try and keep them kind of close to my other towers so they have a chance to be defended. I'm going to put a conquest node right here, and I'm going to place down a unit. I'm going to block off this path here, so I'm going to place 2 units here, and now I'm going to spawn my enemies. So there we go, was able to destroy, and I've got 40 energy again. And so this would continue to repeat throughout the gameplay. I could place another conquest node maybe here, and the goal is to continually spread your area of influence until you take over all of the grid with your conquest nodes. Right now this is an early prototype primarily focusing on conquest nodes, but I would be interested in adding additional features to this project, such as ground units that will fight the enemies one-on-one, some enemy units that do AoE damage, so you might lose both a tower and a conquest node in a big blast, as well as a timer system, so that at the end of the timer the player or the enemy that has the most area conquered would win. And that would add some time pressure as well as some conflict, having the player want to cover the area in the most amount of time while also being strategic about placement and making sure you don't lose units. But with that, I'll go ahead and leave it here. This has been a gameplay overview of Protocol Corruption. Thank you.